Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. Come on in, y'all. We're going to get crafty with some spindles today, and I have got a special offer for you. So whenever you get here, say hello, hit the heart button. Let me know where you're watching from, y'all. I love to know where all my people are coming from. So let's get started. We are going to I've been really wanting to do this for quite a while. We're going to do our rabbit spindle board. Y'all, look how big this is. And I think we're going to make like a chocolate bunny. What do you think? So whenever you get here, say hello. My name is Amy from A to Z Designs. I'll be your host tonight, folks. Got a big project, but I'm really excited about this. So let's get started. So comment the word, hold on, spindle, S-P-I-N-D-L-E, whenever you get here. That is going to get you a message from me here at A to Z Designs, and it is going to include all the supplies that we're using, how to get this cut out, and so much more, y'all, okay? One of the things I wanted to tell you is that down below is a pinned comment, and it's going to contain a link to our broadcast channel. Make sure you join that, please. It's free. Just join it, okay? But guess what? That is not all. Do y'all remember this guy? The spring bunnies pattern from last year. This is back for a limited time, and it is on sale for Perks members and designers. And we're going to put this on the background of our little, I don't know, chocolate bunny. So let's get started. I'm excited about this one. Let's see. Let me put that over there. We're going to open this up. Say hello, friends. And here's the amazing thing. Don't tell Zach. He's not here. He's doing baseball. For a limited time, well, tonight until midnight. So you have to grab this tonight. So if you're catching the replay and you don't see the red live box and it's after March 20th, 2025, this offer is no longer valid. But I put this 25% off on our Etsy site. So it's a big savings, y'all. So go check it out. Just comment the word spindle. Let me open this up. So, we shrink wrap all of our items. Hello, friends. Hi, Debbie Ford. Thank you so much for the stars. But this has, like, the rabbit itself. So, let's say you didn't want to put this on the backboard and you wanted to do something else with this. Go for it. Just know that the bunny or the rabbit will be scored. But this, I'm going to stain every bit of this. But until we get to that point, I first want to paint the background, okay? Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show, y'all. Welcome to the show. Look at some of the detail on these spindles. I'll scoot the desk back here in a second, but look at this. That's pretty cool, y'all. So we're going to stain this. This one has, I don't know if you can see it. Like, okay, yeah, obviously you can see this one. There's that one. This one has like little sunshines. Today, the first day of spring. And this one has little bunnies and they're like hopping. Oh, my arm's upside down. Anyways, y'all, these spindles, most all of them, except for like 1, 2, 3, 4, have some type of design on them. So this cutout for like 5 more hours is 25% off. Don't tell the boss. All right, let's do this. Hello, friends. Hello, hello. Thanks, Katrina. Katrina, check your messages. I sent you a message. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's paint this in white Adirondack folk art paint. Hi, Christina McCarthy. How are you? Dawn, thank you so much for the stars. Okay, let me think about this. We're just going to go, ooh, pour. Okay, now this is, it does have scored shiplap lines, so we are going to clean those out. Y'all, look how much paint this is. This is crazy. But, honestly, I like to do that because then I don't have to, like, go and grab more. Now, I say that, and I'll probably have to grab more, but I find it so much easier to work with, especially if I'm painting a big surface, more paint than little. right? I don't know. Is anybody else like that out there in the world? Let me know. If not, it's fine. I'll just be my own little self over here. All right, let's go all the way up. This frame does have, or the backboard does have holes in it, so we are going to hang it probably with some pretty Easter ribbon. But we're going to put that pattern, that bunnies pattern from last spring, that's available. It like came out of lockdown, came out of retirement. We're going to put that on the backboard, like on top of this. All right, let me take this over here. Now we're going to get all the rest of this off. Hi, Nancy. Oh, no, Deb. Okay, first day of spring. Thanks, Sherry. Hello. Tracy, it's in there. It does come with the backboard, Judy. Everything I showed you, the backboard, this, and the little tag. It says Happy Easter. It's there. If you comment the word spindle, I put the link to it. I think. If not, just go and if you comment spindle on our search on Etsy, it's there. You don't need a special code to check out, but it's only this cutout for until midnight, 25% off. Don't tell Zach though. He's not here. You know, Jennifer, I have done that before where I've dumped an entire bottle. I think it was Mod Podge, y'all. No, maybe it was white paint. It was quite comical. It was, I was live and it was one of those like, what do you call it, y'all? The, bloopers. That's what it was. It was a blooper moment. But you know what? It's okay. We're all not perfect. Here, let me go put this actual listing in the keyword. Okay, I think we're good now. Yeah, comment the word spindle. But I am going to post it here in the comments. Hi, Deborah. It's there, though. If you search spindle on our Etsy site, it will pull up. We have several spindles out there. So you may have to scroll a little bit. You know, we've only got 900 and something listings. Good Lord. Yeah, you'll find it. It's there. Only 25% off. I say only, that's a lot. Okay, I'm just going around and kind of painting. Believe it or not, I'm painting the edges, y'all. Holy cow. Everybody sound the alarm. Amy's painting the edges of something. I'm doing that because I already had so much paint on the edge. When I went to get it off, it kind of painted it for me. So, y'all go tell your neighbors and your friends that your friend Amy is painting the edges. That's a new thing. Hi, Jamie. My trip was great. I'm really tired today, y'all. I think I finally, caught up with me. Plus, I've been busy. All right, I think we're done there. Now, I am going to need to apply, possibly, another coat. But hold on, I got a lot of stuff. Hi, Linda Brock. What's going on? Hi, Tina. Hello, Mr. Turquoise Valentine. Lee, did y'all make it home okay? Did y'all have a safe trip? I don't even know you guys drove. You guys drive everywhere. Is that so you can stop at all the thrift stores? I couldn't do that. Just put me on a plane and call it a day. All right, let's see what happens, y'all. Okay, so I did get a little bit in the holes of the hanger. Let's see. I did, Linda. I have an appointment next Wednesday. I knew somebody was going to ask me. All right, so I'm going to set this aside because it's going to need to dry, and I'm just going to move on to this. Yes, Amanda Rogers, I think everybody should go to the Grand Ole Opry. 100%. Lenisa, I just responded to your comment with the link. What are y'all saying is new? Oh yeah, me painting the edges? Okay, so what we're going to do here is I'm going to grab my gloves, you know, because that's what I do when I stain. Tracy, did you find it? Let me send you the link. It's there. We're going to stain this with walnut. Did somebody tell me they use baby wipes to stain it? My cardboard is not big enough, so let me back up. Not back up, but let me start over. Hi, Betsy Pitts. How are you? All right. Let's grab this and grab our rabbit that is our spindle guy. No, I will, Mary. Sometimes I like to do it when it's a little bit more dry. Okay, look. This is an eyesore, as if you've ever seen an eyesore. I am going to see if I have a cardboard. Sometimes the little pieces when you're staining are easier to keep in place, or it stains easier when they're kept in place. Well, I don't know. It's just my personal preference. Let's be real. Hi, Holly. Thanks, Marilyn. You used the baby wipes to stain. Okay. Yeah, no worries, Katrina. Teresa, you're not late, girl. The bunny spindle is the very last box on Etsy after the word blocks. Thanks, Deb. Thanks for your help. I typed spindle in the search bar in Etsy and brought it right up. Okay. Thanks, Jamie. I sent y'all's happy mail out the other day. Yes, Dana says the Grand Ole Opry is definitely an experience. Everybody should experience it in their life. I'm not a huge country music fan. Not that I'm not a fan. I just don't really listen to it, but who cares? Just go. No, you don't have to, Mary. I mean, you can if you want. You absolutely can. Yes. Yes, she was. Amy with H2 Design was at the Grand Ole Opry last night. Yes, she was. I forgot what I was saying. Thanks, Cindy Sharp. Yeah, so this cutout is 25% off. Just today only. March 20th, 2025, and Zach doesn't even know it. It is custom art. This looks like a marble went to town. Nope. It's two human beings painting like madness. They went to town. Let's be real. Ooh, Teresa had a massage, girl. Look at you. Fancy pants. Yeah, so I got all the happy mail sent out from Zach's shenanigans while I was gone. So all of those should be headed out on their way. Okay, let's do the spindles. I need to do the bunny, but I want to see what this does. I don't know. And then we might do some like sanding down of it. Okay, I'm definitely already a fan of the wipes. Now, I, for some reason, thought using paper towels with this specific stain would always be the go-to thing that I've been doing, or the reason why I've been doing it. I have stained, like with burnt umber, like Deb said earlier, with baby wipes for a long time. Why I didn't think to use it with this stain, there's no telling. Now, the one thing I really like about staining the spindles is because all of the detail they have on them really stands out. Like if I was to try and paint this with like chalk paint, I mean, I could do it, but it would clog a lot of those details. The gel stain would work on the cutouts. Yes, Miss Dana. Yes, Judy, Zach's, this turned out absolutely amazing. I was so proud of him. Like, I personally think that's his best project ever, is that little rabbit and the carrot wreath. That is also on Etsy. But tonight only is the 25% off this rabbit spindle. Only tonight. If it's after March 21st, no, if it's after March 20th, it's no longer 25% off. So go get your spindle. Okay, this one is not sticking to any tape. So let's do this. I'm just going to hold it with my hands. Let's flip it around. We do get stuck in our ways, don't we? That is for sure. Okay, we may have to go back over that one. Sometimes the stain does not like to be even. So if you are very particular about your finish of your color, just make sure you get the stain even, okay? Terry, it's this Dixie Belle No Pain Gel Stain Walnut. I sell this on my chalk website. Comment the word spindle, and I have it there in the supply list. Okay, this is not sticking either, and this is the largest piece. I love the walnut. We have two other colors. This really is my go-to because I like the darker brown. But the cool thing about this stain, and really anything you use that you're going to stain with, like burnt umber, for example, or another, I don't know, another paint, you determine how dark you want it. So just keep that in mind, because you could apply a whole bunch, but then if you immediately wipe it off, it's going to lighten up that stain. Okay. Oh, Dana, have you used them yet? Judy, they are, there's like a design on them. All right, so I just put a whole bunch on there, and now I'm just wiping it off. Okay, now I'm going to go over here. Turn this around. And we're going to do this guy. There's a little bit of an indentation, Judy, but not like a real spindle. This is just a cutout that Zach cut. All right, let's do our sun. This is really slippery with the gloves. It is kind of smooth. Hi, Michelle. So we're going to do a chocolate bunny. You know, the kind as a kid that you were so excited to get, that you probably ate all of it in one sitting, and then you had a terrible stomach ache the rest of the day. You know, that kind. Thank you. How is the smell? So there is a little bit of an odor, I will be honest. But in my opinion, it's nothing that, like, I can't handle. But there is definitely a smell. I mean, I don't think it's strong enough where you need to wear a mask. Nope, but on the list to do, he is risen cross. Yes. I love that. Y'all, did y'all see that cross Zach did for Mini Sale Monday this week? Holy cow. I don't even know if it's back here. Oh, it is right there, but I'll show you guys in a minute in case you missed it. Like, so pretty. I've shipped several out today, and I just admire them every time I go to put one in a package. Okay, this one's not staying. Yes, it does have score lines, yes. Does that help, Judy? You'll be able to see here in a minute. Hello, Miss Debbie. If y'all are just joining, I have taken an executive decision and put this rabbit spindle cutout that we have on Etsy 25% off just today, for today only. All right, let me go back over this. And these really don't have to be perfect because I kind of want them all just a tad bit different. Now we're going to go and work on the large bunny. Should be interesting. This thing. So I wonder what a sponge brush will do. Let's see. Yay, Katrina. Dana, let me tell you something. That egg wreath is definitely a challenge because it's not, those eggs are not flat. Okay, so let me see here. I'm using a sponge brush for the first time, using our gel stain. Just because this surface is so large, I just want to see what it does. We may actually go back over it and wipe it off, just to get all that excess off, but I wanted to see what it would do. Dawn, is what still available, honey? Sorry. The crosses, the gel stain, the spindle, I don't know. Tell me, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so now I'm going to go with my wipe. And now we're going to just lighten it up just a tad. I'm wiping it off. You know, if you're a professional stainer, this may not be really the steps you should be taking. But it's okay. We're going to do what I want to do today, okay? In fact, I think the jar that this stain comes in actually says to, like, let it sit for several hours and then take a paper towel to it. Yeah. Okay, let me see. All right. Look at that. That is so cool. It's like fur. Okay, are we done with this? Yeah, we're good. Maybe. Let me see. There is one spot. All right, I'm going to be challenged and use my other hand. My non-dominant hand. There was a spot here on this big piece that I wasn't really a fan of. And then I'll show you the cross. Okay. Good deal. Yes. Dawn, you can send me a message. I think, okay, so here it is right here. This is what he, look at that, did for Mini Sale Monday. This was one of the items in Mini Sale Monday. This was $28. It is etched. Absolutely amazing. And then you get a hanger for the back so you can hang this on something. These are $28. You can send me a message to our page if you want one of these, okay? I know, Terry, me too. It is the walnut stain, Janet. But yes, if you guys want one of those, they are still available. Oh, no. There goes the bucket. Oh, no. Everything is crashing down because I touched the cross. We're just going to leave things alone. Look, y'all, there's another blooper. All right, here we go. Here we go. Isn't it pretty? Thank you. Did y'all get a kick out of that one? But yeah, you can still get the cross. Another executive decision I'm making. Come on, y'all. That was funny, right? All right, let me pound this lid on. Set this to the side. Terry, there wasn't an option for painted. Okay, so I'm going to grab this, and we're going to just lay the bunny right here on top. And then we're going to grab our white board, okay? Holly, I shipped yours today. I did. Let's grab our whiteboard and see where we're at. I put so much paint on there, y'all. We probably need to dry it. So, Sandy, I don't know. I was actually thinking about that. Probably second week of April, maybe. For Whatnot auction for all the finished pieces. Most likely. Thanks, Kayla. He gave a finished one. You want 3 of those, Dawn? Okay. He had options for the etched and then one with plain, like no etching at all. Those were the options, Terry. But it is absolutely, he just stained it with the, I don't know if he used honey or not. But yes, they are $28 each. Yeah, engraved or not engraved. Thanks, Jen. Yeah, we typically don't sell finished items except for the ones we sell on Whatnot, which is going to be like all these items here. And it's just a one-time thing. I cannot imagine selling like painted items. Y'all. Like, no way. Yes, it does, Sandy. It comes with this board, the bunny background, the spindles, and this cute little mini tag. Yes, Donna, you want the cross? Cross times 2. Anybody else? I'll just write it down. I don't even know where it went, y'all. I knocked everything over. Anybody else want the cross? $28 on birch. It is etched. It comes with the faith word. Just let me know how many. I made a mess back there. Yes, Janet, it's the best thing ever. That's the only way, anytime he provides me something etched, majority of the time, is I just stain it. Okay? Thanks, Sandy Porter. Absolutely, Carol. Jack doesn't know what he walked into, huh? Discount on this, and I'm selling his crosses. All right, this is going to take a second to dry because I dumped the paint on here on purpose. It's a little on the wet side. Dana, you want one too, honey? Oh, Lord, I have to get more sticky notes. Wanda Jean German. You got it, girl. There is no white stain, no. Dana, let me know, okay? Well, we had a lighter color stain. It's the Voodoo stain. It's not white. It's more of like a really light brown. Marina Smith wants a cross. They are $28, y'all. Plus tax and shipping. Gary. Okay. I'm going to see what this looks like. Dana wants one. Okay, got it. Zach's going to love me. Okay, gotcha. So, let me look at this. There's going to be a pattern in the background. I do think it needs a second coat, so y'all are stuck with me for a little bit longer. Okay? All right, let's do another coat of this. Because I just think like some of the spots up here on the top are very faint and you can almost see through them into the backboard. So, y'all, guess what happens this Saturday? Baseball starts. This is our first baseball game. I'm excited. going to be a chair mom, as Jackson calls me. Take my chair up to the field. I get to watch my boys play baseball. The only thing that is just crazy to me is like our game is not till 4 o'clock, but some genius thought of, let's have a opening day parade at 8 a.m. in the morning. Who does that? So we're going to get up early, truck it up to the field for the parade, and then come home and go back up there around 3. The busy weekends begin, y'all. They are going to begin. All right, that is much better. Okay, much better. Up in smoke. Thank you, Dana. Janet, yes, ma'am, I got you. Lisa Geiger. Michelle Pryor. For you, Michelle, I'm just going to put Pryor because your name will fit on the side. Yay, Kayla! She got her Getting Crafty box. Zach is so over that box. I'm pretty sure he told you. Poor guy, I left him all by himself to do that. He's a trooper, though. He's like, I am ready to put this box in the past. Yes, I'm excited about baseball. Their colors changed. It's the purple and black this season. And so I got me a purple shirt coming that says Baseball Mom. Hopefully it'll be here tomorrow so I can wear it Saturday. We call you Pryor around here, okay, girl? Let's see, what else? Tomorrow's Friday, right? Big Bow Friday. No clue what I'm gonna do. Tomorrow's Big Bow Friday. Saturday, we'll send an email summary. Linda Black, I got you. Linda, I'm gonna squeeze your name way over here. Next week, the swap box goes out, right? They don't really play tournaments. We just play the City League. Harbor Grammar, got you. Unless we, like, pay to be in a tournament, but typically no. Jack did put extra stuff in there. Thanks, Angie. I miss all the crazy sports days with those kids, yes. Zach did slip something extra in the Getting Crafty box. And he told me that as I was on my way flying to Nashville, that he was going to include something else. So, y'all are spoiled. Richard Pryor. Okay. Did he ask Michelle? Sally Smith. Okay, I will send you guys invoices for all of this later. Hope's first box comes tomorrow. Oh, I'm so excited. There is information in the message whenever you comment the word Spindle about our boxes. And I can tell you right now, they're not always going to be around. So if you want to join, you better hurry up. The box will be around, but you can't always join. Okay, hold on, y'all. Some weirdos comment block in the chat. You're done. Peace out, buddy. Oh, good, Melinda. You like it? All right, y'all. I know this is really boring. We're about to do some really fun things, so just give me a second. I really got to make sure that this is dry because we're going to wax it and then we're going to put a transfer on it. And if this paint is not dry, we're going to have a disaster on our hands, okay? Barbara got her box today. Did you open it, Barbara? Okay, I think we're okay. But I need to I have paint in this hole over here. There we go. All right, now I'm going to close the white because I've almost spilled that many times. So let me do that. All right, I got a list of all my people that want the cross. So next step is, oh, I'm like, what did I do? How did I get that line on there? Y'all, it's the darn scored mark for the bunny. Okay. I'm going to take a detail tool. No, I've always liked doing this. Hold on. Let me grab like a thingy. Thanks. Oh, good, Sandy. Working on my people. Welcome around. Awesome. Y'all are getting your boxes. Y'all, they just went out Monday. All right, so this is like a push pin. Better watch out. And I'm just, ow. Part of the reason I do not always like to do it when the paint is wet is because I feel like it gunks up more as you go down the line. I don't know. Something about it, y'all. I don't even know how to, like, perfectly say it. Not that I'm perfect, but... And we certainly don't do perfect around here. Oh, and then don't you just hate it when you go off the side? You dumb thing. Okay, I gotta touch that up. Darn it. Etsy order came today. What color for the transfer? Girl, I grabbed a couple colors. Let me just go back over this part. I'm going to keep that out just in case I do it again. I have peony, sage, teal, and yellow. We may actually do a couple different colors. I'm just going over it twice to bring out that paint, okay? On the 4th grade, and he was selected to be on the international baseball team. They played in Barcelona, Spain, and they won. Deborah, that's amazing. Congratulations. Anybody else have trouble with packages and getting some and not others? Yes, Deb Lee, you can ask her right here. She's always got issues with her packages. Bless her heart. Tell her she just needs to move down here and she'd have no issue us getting her packages. Crooked mess. Yes. Yes, Janet. Yes. Deb, I did track your tote today. It's somewhere out there. Okay, let me go about it this way. Here we go. Okay, friends. Are y'all ready? What is the next step here? Anybody know? Can anybody tell me? We're going back to school. It's test time. We've got it painted. We're going to put a transfer down. What is the next step? You see the shiplap lines? Okay. Next step. Yes, we're going to wax. Yes, the Cricut tool, the weeder, is perfect for that. Yes, I'm pretty sure I broke mine, though, a long time ago. I don't do perfect. In my opinion, you're boring if you're perfect. Because, I don't know, you just are. Oh no, Kayla. Okay, Kayla, so let me tell you a story. And Dawn Marie Thompson, right above you in the comments, can attest to this. Anytime we send out a package and it's in what we call those stay flats, which are like the big envelope looking packages, they look like a big envelope regardless, okay? Those, for whatever reason, I don't know if they go to a special place in the mail system or what, but those always take longer. I don't know why. Or they just seem to get like lost in La La Land. That's right, Missy. What's up, Missy girl? Yes. Dawn didn't get a package for like, I don't know, a month and a half or 2 months, and it was in that stay flat. But the problem is, some of the things that we ship, that's the only way we can ship them. Sharon's perfectly boring. Sharon, you crack me up. Hi, Denise. All right, so we're going to put surface wax all over this because we're going to put our big spring bunny pattern on here that is back for a limited time. On my talk website, y'all, go check out the special section. We unleashed, unlocked, brought back, moved from the retirement some of our old Easter spring transfers. Go check them out. They are on sale. And then we released a whole bunch of new Try Me kits. There's a mystery pack there. So yeah. Yes, she showed me them. It was here in my city and now it's back in Texas. Yes. I think Dawn had the same problem. Deb's stuff goes all around the world. Passes her, but just keeps going. I don't know. I wish we had more control over it, y'all. So sorry. All right, so we've done that. We're done with the surface wax. What we're going to do next is grab the transfer. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the bunnies. Ah, the Easter eggs on there too. All right, I'm going to take this all the way off. This is considered a size D as in dog transfer. These are 18 by 18, okay? Yeah, you're not boring. The last flat box I got was in very bad shape. Nothing was damaged, but it was crushed and had a hole in it. Vetra, I'm pretty sure they ran over it. All right, so 18 by 18 is a size D transfer. And some people are afraid of them. Some people are not. Y'all, it's going to be okay. All right? You're going to survive, I promise. Me too, Missy. You wish you could just buy the notebook. Yes, me too. Yes, Dawn, it was in perfect condition. Her package went all over the world. And like 2 months later showed up and it was not damaged. It was very, very awesome. Okay, so let's turn this way. And the bunnies are all over the place. Like, I guess there is a right way to put them on here because you really don't want them upside down. Let's be real. They all are kind of going one direction. Some are like jumping and some are sniffing in the air. So just be aware of that. And I don't even know what I'm going to do with this, y'all. Let's be real. I got an email from USPS and they wanted me to do a survey. I told them how horrible packages go all around me and then sit in the dish. Yes. Yes. Y'all hit that heart button for me and comment the word spindle. This cutout we're using is on sale today only, tonight. 25% off. But comment the word spindle. I will send you a message, and in that message will be the link to the transfer, to all the supplies we're using, the cutout, all of that. Are we going to be basic tonight with one color? Or should we do multicolors? So I was going to do the bunnies in pink, peony. All the greenery stuff I was going to do in sage. But then we have some Easter eggs. Not many. I was going to do those maybe in purple, berry. What do y'all think? Use this transfer bunch. Yes. Me too, girl. Multicolor. Okay, so y'all are going to have to be patient with me. No yelling. Okay, let me grab some squeegees. And some paper towels. Okay, Terry, I got you, girl. I'm not that basic. This pattern. Hi, Linda Redmond. How are you, Linda? All right, let me get my paper towels ready because we're going to have to do this in little spurts. But here's the problem. This is going to stick to my table. Certainly don't want it to stick to the paper towels. So, we're going to start at the top and work our way down. Downtown. Sage. And make sure I'm about all the color. Okay. All right, let's go in. So we're going to start at the top. And anywhere that I see something that is, I don't know, like a flower or a piece of greenery, which is quite a bit of this, honestly. It is going to be sage, okay? So we're going to do a little bit and then we're going to peel it up. And I just did the bunny's feet in sage. That's fine, whatever. He's an extra bunny. So I'm kind of going to work like left to right. And then obviously top to bottom because we're going to peel this up as we go along. And I think what you'll see is that it doesn't take as long as you think to get detailed with your color. You just got to be patient and trust the process. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and lift this up and we're going to lay it back down. Okay, and then I'm going to simply press down the areas, I know you'll be able to see here in a second, where I did not put any paste because those now have air bubbles around them. All right, so let's do our little bunny up here that has green feet. Tell me if I need to scoot back. I don't know if y'all can see this. I mean, I know we're going to work our way down, but like I said, the bunnies are going to be pink today. Easter eggs are going to be purple, berry. And then all the greenery is going to be sage, or flowers are going to be sage. Purple. Purple. Oh, I just dipped it in pink. Oh, whatever. Purple. Almost did it again. All right. Pink. All right, here we go. A little bit more sage. Right here. Like all of this. Holy cow. All right, I need to stop and I need to peel it before I go any further. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I think I'm not gonna regret doing this in multicolors. Pretty sure. No patience. Bunny has green thumb. Yes, yes, yes. I should, yes. Stephanie said couture teal. Y'all, I didn't see your comment. How about I throw teal on the tag? So sorry. Could you tell us or send the new friends you recommend to check out or follow that I met this past week? Yeah, if that's what you're referring to, I can. I've got to learn their page names. That's the problem. I have a whole book, though. Just need to go through. Like, there was somebody on here last night. Farmhouse, Michelle with Farmhouse Flips, I think. She was on here. And everybody that I met this past week, they all have different kind of businesses. So they're not all crafters. Some have boutiques. Some have, I don't know, their businesses publishing for the city.
Yeah, I was actually not her. Oh yeah, you should get control because they're so good. They feel so much better.
Bringing that water.